luxury. Ha, things luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me.
Once called Carolinas Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Rocco 80, 18, Pioneer. Go.
Penix to the air to start us off. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Eagles have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But I'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
63, back. Alpha.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's Allen again. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
Bill King.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
70 Lions. Ready?
On first down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Go. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Set. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Shot alert. Shot alert. Ready?
Back to the well again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go. Riggs. Hup.
Another carry for him. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Set, ready. Set, go.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Come on. Set. Hut, hut.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go.
Penix here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right cover.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I'll tell you what, anytime we get to see this safety display his range, it's a thing of beauty, not just in the passing game, but look at him navigating all that traffic downhill and applying the hit to stick it behind the line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Panthers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
This is reeled in by Liggett. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
19 seconds. 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set.
The give to Allen out of the shotgun. Massive hit. The ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. We send a man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It'll be a punt of 39 yards in the end. And it's going to be Panthers football. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So before they get... We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Touchdown, Carolina! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Up the middle. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead off the turnover. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Finds his target, Allen. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. On 1st down, Hurts. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up. Hurts throwing again. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Panthers will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Let's go. Bring it.
The give here on 2nd. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Here's Penix to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Penix looking to pass. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another chance for him.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Warriors 70.
Penix now. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting at the 10. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they take him down right along the 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The Nebraska rookie has it. And the Panthers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Penix on first down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down. And again, it's Penix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing Penix. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. Give him one on the carry. It's going to be fourth down. So out now comes the punter. Fielded just beyond his 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To the air with Penix. Chased out to his right. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Bronco switch. Stephanie. Street.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go.
He'll go quickly to the right. He's still going at the 30. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throwing for Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he gets the first before he's down.
63.
Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Down the sideline inside the 40. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles continuing to fight at least. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut into the lead by another point. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds with the red zone in sight. This is nearly to the 25-yard line.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He's got it. He has the Carolina touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He's got Smith. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. On the handoff, Allen. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again! There he goes on the right side! And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6! That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Allen on the give. Breaks the tackle, still going. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Right back to Allen. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. They'll run now with Allen. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Desperation time here on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action. Here's Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers are running them out of the building. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, Hurts. Got his target, it's Dillon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Hurts setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This is Allen. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take 7 points off the deficit. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returnable from the 1. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
No! Unlock line! Unlock line! Check go!
On first down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers nearing their 9th win of the season. 2nd and 3 now. Going left side, Williams with it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll work a little room down to the 29. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came in.